Guys, we just got some amazing news from the developers, from the officials directly. Now, if you remember, a couple of days ago, I made a video telling you to save all the Starlight dice because we will be able to summon legendaries in the near future. Actually, when the anniversary event starts, at around the same time, we're gonna have the new update, which will allow us to get legendary heroes from Starlight summons. Now, at that time, I had no specific details. Was the drop rate, mercy, the duration of the event, etc. This time around, I still don't have all the details, but I have a few crucial details that are actually pretty good. Plus, on top of it, guys, I will show you how to put your hand on 2000 wire marrow by just participating in a very quick event every few days. Probably some of you might be familiar with it, but some of you might not, so I just want to make you aware of the event. But starting directly with the news, guys. So the Starlight summons. At the moment, 0% chance to summon legendaries. Now, me, Ivy League Gaming, Odd One Gaming, and I cannot remember who exactly joined us in a meeting with the developers during the beta testing of the game. We really stressed it out. We need the Starlight summons to summon legendaries. They need to drop it. Even though they might have a small drop rate, it needs to be there. People want to play with legendaries. People want to feel that dopamine, that rush of summoning a legendary hero. That's one of the main things why people play these games. Even though you might not realize it or you might not admit it, is all to do with dopamine and collecting stuff and just growing your economy in the game. So we're gonna get a 0.2% chance to summon legendaries from Starlight summons. I was expecting it to be around there, a 0.1, 0.2, 0.5, honestly, and it's not bad. It's definitely not bad because it's better than nothing. I was definitely not expecting them to do a 1% or anything like that because that's a bit too extreme. Now, I'm not sure if they are going to do a mercy on it. I would like to see a mercy even of 200, 300 summons, even 400. Playing an entire season every single day, right? Like playing it, let's say hardcore rather than super casual. You will be getting around 300-400 Starlight summons, maybe more than I just said because I wasn't purchasing them all from all of the shops. So having at least one legendary hero guaranteed every single season is a massive improvement, you know. So I'm definitely saying that is a good thing. It will be pretty similar with the Horn. So I feel like the Horn right now has a 0.1 chance to summon legendaries. I don't think it's a 0.2, but it might be. So the way it goes, if there's no mercy, right, is definitely going to be similar with the Horn. That's why it needs to be a bit of a mercy to protect the unlucky people. Okay, so in the beta, I summoned no legendaries from the Horn. In Season 1, I summoned no legendaries from the Horn. In Season 2, I summoned 2 legendaries from the Horn at a weak distance. And I was like, wow. Then I see people randomly just summoning 2 back-to-back. Like, maybe not right now, but sometimes you see them summoning 2 back-to-back, the same person. And that is pretty crazy to have such an insane luck. But then you see other people not summoning any for 2, 3, 4 seasons, you know? And you need some protection in place. So that's why we need to have a mercy, even if it's at 300 summons, just in case if you get that unlucky. Now, how I mentioned, I do think it's definitely a pretty good thing to add it to it, and the drop rate is approximately what I was expecting it to be. I wasn't really thinking at anything crazier than that, even though it would be nice to be a 1%, don't get me wrong, but let's be realistic, right? So 0.2 is fine. Now, the duration of the event, guys. We kind of like had questions. Is it only going to be during their anniversary? It's going to be forever, okay? Which is amazing. That's why I'm more pumped, you know, because you know what? You're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months, etc. You will eventually hit a few legendaries from there, no matter how unlucky you are. The way the RNG works, you might have very good RNG from the beginning, then bad RNG. You might have just regular RNG where, yeah, you're kind of like on the rates of what you're summoning. You might have bad RNG and you're just summoning bad, but then all of a sudden you have a spike and then the RNG slowly evens out, you know, and is balancing out. That's kind of like the way the RNG works, you know. So it's like this for Hellier Light Dice too. Sometimes I hit Mercy, then I go in and I summon Legendary, Epic, rare, legendary, legendary, and you just go crazy with the luck. But of course, you don't really remember how many times you got lucky. You remember more of how unlucky you've been multiple times. That's how it is. That's how I am at least as well. But that's everything that we know so far. So, how I mentioned, I'm expecting it to be on during their anniversary. That's what they've mentioned. That's when we're expecting to see the 99 cents epic chest as well. Then talking about a way on how you can get 2000 plus wire marrow. So you can only get 2000 plus now because the very first part of the event is already done. So thank you for participating in this Golden Vulture Racing session. So I voted on the right team. I cashed in 200 wire marrow. Now you can do 11 different fights, guys. We have 10 left, which means you can get 2000 free wire marrow, and of course get Hell yeah Light Dice with it, or purchase scrolls, or whatever you guys want. But I just wanted to show you that the rewards for the very first one were sent. And if you're not sure how to participate in the event, if you head over to the event tab right here, you're gonna have, of course, the Goblin Raid Challenge, which is part of the King of the Deep tournament, which has a lot of rewards, and we'll be doing a lot of stuff with these guys. So definitely keep an eye on all the socials, the Discord and stuff, because there are a lot of prizes to be won in here, a lot of people to get involved, and it's gonna be a fun one. Then we have this one, Golden Vulture Racing. So this is the second fight, April 9 to April 14. We have two nasty teams in here. I'm not even sure on who to vote. So basically, you're going to vote a team. If the team that you voted on or you betted on wins, you're gonna get 200 wire marrow. Okay, as simple as that. Now on the very first fight, I think I voted, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember the color, but I voted on Necrosis. That's what I wanted to see. So if you head over in their Discord at the event news, you're actually going to be able to see the fight happening, right? So you're going to be able to see it live. So I voted for the blue team, okay? I went with the Necrosis. It was kind of like a no-brainer. Like, there's no way in hell that Radiant's team will ever stand a chance against this Necrosis team. Yes, they have Garius, they have a Talendor in there, but it just doesn't matter. You have Quesitia, you have Charlotte, you have Megan. Megan is actually very, very solid. Then you have, of course, Gulende. There's no chance for them to survive this, you know. So, yeah, I voted for this, and I actually cashed in on my 200 wire marrow. Now, the next one, guys, that we have going on right now, if you click on Learn More, you will be prompted to the website where you're going to be able to see all of the build. You're going to be able to, let me just quickly move my camera from here. So you're going to be able to see the build. You're going to be able to see their artifacts, everything, okay? So this is the very first team. Now, these are actually pretty tough, man. It's very hard to make a call, and I'm going to explain you why. So you have this very first team right here. You have Felocia, you have Ogok. The tank is not strong, right? The rare tank. I forgot his name. Then you have Ice Blast. Ice Blast is not very effective in arena, but a Gertin can quickly smack you down. She has a very good cooldown on the ultimate skill. So she can definitely take somebody down quick. Then you have their build right here. You see we have 30 plus skill haste, 39 skill haste. I can't really see it on the other ones because these screenshots, for whatever reason, are a bit more unclear than the last ones. Then you see the positioning of the team right here. You have the tank, you have Bladin, you have Gertin, Bladin, and you have the support right here. So that's team 1. Then moving over to the next team. Right here, we have a completely different team. We have Zephy, which is very solid. We have a lot of crowd control from this team with their tank. He is a bit of a better tank overall. We have Shaltar and Shagral, okay? Now, this is a jumper. He's a jumper, okay? And the way they position the heroes and stuff, it will make a bit of more sense once I'm going to explain you the trick with the team. You have Megan. Now, a lot of people underestimate Megan. She's just a rare champion, a rare hero, right? She doesn't do that much. Now, if you're going all the way down to hero attributes display right here, guys, you're probably going to notice their builds as well, right? So they have decent builds. Not bad at all. So having Shagral just jumping with full crit rate, with the battle skill, with 4,000 plus attack, it has a very good chance at wrecking the enemy, okay? So then you have Megan. Megan has this battle skill that a lot of people don't really know. Basically, she will charge the ultimate energy of the person that gets hit first. Okay, so let me just quickly show you that right here because it's important. You see, heals the ally and recharges their ultimate energy by 25%. And the initial recharge time is 3 seconds, okay? This is actually very, very fast. Now, if we're going back to the fight, and you're looking at the positioning, you see the positioning? So, Bladin and Gertin will hit Shagrol directly. Magan will instantly activate the battle skill on him, boosting him his ultimate energy. So, not only that he's going to have the battle skill active to jump quick and kill somebody, but he's gonna have the ultimate skill faster than everyone else from the rest of the team. Now, the only problem is that Felocia is there. Felocia protects you. Can he actually kill somebody? Does he have enough firepower to kill the rest, even if he gets a kill first? So that's my main concern right here. Yes, they do have the crowd control. You have the stuns coming in. I'm not sure if that's enough. So if we're going at the previous page, just to kind of like have a look at the lowest HP character is going to be Bladin. So he's going to jump behind Gertin, moving to Bladin. Now they can both quickly kill Shagrol as well. That's a very high possibility, you know. And if that's the case, then this team will win. I am betting on this team. It's just Felocia with Ogok together, they're very strong. And while I do think that the second team has a much better damage, I do think that the other one will overcome it with the insane support that they have, you know. And I definitely think that Shagrol just won't be able to kill anyone so quick. So my vote, guys, will actually go. Did I said red team? My vote will go to the red team. Yes, I was just making sure that I'm voting on the right one. So I'm going to vote for the red team. Let me know in the comments down below what are you guys planning to vote. You know, this is a very, very simple way on how you can get wire marrow. As long as you are familiar with the game, I kind of like share with you guys some tips that probably a lot of people will not be aware of with Magan, and how everything will work and how they will quickly use their skills, who will target who, the positioning and all that tells you everything. But I do think that the red team will be victorious. The reason why, even if Shagrol kills Bladin with the very first use of the ultimate, they're not going to be able to kill the team after. And it really depends who's offense, who's defense. Because if they both survive, like is the current meta, which is a bit busted, then it's gonna be almost like a draw, right? Because nobody really won if you cannot defeat the team. That's a bit broken in the way it works right now in the game. So hopefully they will change that as well soon. But that was all for the video, guys. I just wanted to share with you the news. I just wanted to share with you a method of how you can earn wire marrow if you are not familiar with it already. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.